God sent forth his Son, born of women. Which theses words of his letter to the Galatians 4:4, the Apostle Paul links together the principal moments which essentially determine the fulfillment of the mystery. This event leads to the turning point of man's history on earth, understood as salvation history. It is significant that St. Paul does not call the mother of Christ by her own name, Mary, but calls her woman. The key event in the history of salvation, the Lord's Paschal mystery. It would be worthwhile to reconsider it from the point of view of man's spiritual history. People look to the various religions for answers to those profound mysteries of the human conscience. Deeply stir the human heart. What is a human being? What is the meaning and purpose of our life? What is goodness and what is sin? What gives rise to our sorrows, and to what intent? Where lies the path to true happiness? What is the truth about death, judgment, and retribution beyond the grave? Among different peoples, a certain perception of that hidden power which is present in the course of things and in the events of human life. Indeed, recognition can be found of a supreme divinity or even a supreme Father. The sending of this Son, one in substance with the Father, as a man born of an, constitutes the culminating and definitive point of God's self-revelation to his self-revelation as salvific in character. God chose to reveal himself and to make known to us the hidden purpose of his will, by which through Christ, the Word made flesh, man has access to the Father in the Holy Spirit and comes to share in the divine nature. A woman is to be found at the center of this salvific event. Behold, you will conceive in your womb and bear a son, and you shall call his name Jesus. He will be great, and will be called Son of the Most High. Mary attains a union with God that exceeds all the expectations of the human spirit. It even exists the expectation of all Israel. The woman is the representative and the archetype of the whole human race. She represents the humanity which belongs to all human beings, both men and women. The event at Nazareth highlights a union with the living God can only belong to the woman, Mary. The union between mother and son. Mary was only the motherhood of the man Jesus. This council emphasized the essential meaning of the motherhood of the Virgin Mary. She is truly the mother of God, because motherhood concerns the whole person, not just the body, nor even just human nature. Mary becomes the authentic subject of that union with God which was realized in the mystery of the incarnation of the Word, who is of one substance with the Father. Mary's fullness of grace reveals her feminine in the conversation with Angel Gabriel. Mary saying, "Behold, I am the handmaiden of the Lord." One senses Mary's complete awareness of being a creature of God. Christ is aware of being the servant of the Lord from the first moment of her divine motherhood, of her union with the Son whom the Father sent into the world, that the world might be saved through him. Woman, Mother of God. Reality determines the essential horizon of reflection on the dignity and the vocation of women. Mary, the woman of the Bible, the most complete expression of this dignity and vocation.